Alright, I am headed back down to my dirt road for my first run back from vacation. And I'm off on my original training plan. I'm not really sure. I'm going to try for 2 miles. It might be pretty rough. Let's see how that goes. But I'm going to talk a little bit today about how to get back into the swing of things after being off. Let's see, I left for vacation on Tuesday. That was when my last run was, and I ran about 1.5 miles. So I was pretty active during vacation. I talked about that, but nutrition wasn't exactly where it needs to be. So I feel like a little poofy, bloated, none of that fun stuff. But I'm gonna get back on track. If I don't, today's supposed to be my rest day according to my plan. It's Monday, but it's hot as balls, and I got up early, so I thought I'll just get it in, and I'll use this run as a makeup until I kind of get back on track. That wasn't so bad. Maybe the altitude prepped me more than I thought. I didn't get quite 2 miles in. I've got Luna with me, and I can't run past this certain farm because she got caught chasing horses one time. So I don't run with Luna down there, but I got 1.6, so I'll take it. So what I want to talk about today was when you're coming off of vacation. And I say specifically vacation because you probably indulge a little bit in vacation. If you're coming off just a rest, I wouldn't necessarily say that's the same thing. So things that I try to focus on after an indulgence, and maybe that's even an indulgent weekend, not just a vacation. But the main thing that I think about is drinking more water, which you should do anyway, but you really want to focus on that after a vacation where you probably had foods that you maybe shouldn't be eating as much of as you have been. You've probably been drinking things that you shouldn't be. I'm a beer drinker. I don't usually drink a lot of like sugary drinks or anything like that, but I drink some beer, and that weights you down. You know, it's really calorie dense, and drinking that water is just going to help flush things out a little faster. The other thing is, if you were a total potato on your vacation and you weren't active, you probably want to ease back in to the running thing. You know, you don't want to start out with a speed workout. Like this was considered like a base run. I didn't really have a target pace. I didn't go any long distances. I just got out there and did what I could. I didn't push myself crazy. I had a few hills in there. I don't really have a choice where I run as far as hills go, but I like having them in there because it throws a challenge in. And the other thing is you want to stretch your legs. And I'm not very good about stretching personally, but I did stretch before this run because I was in a car for like 8 hours yesterday. And so my legs got like no movement. Not yesterday, Saturday. Yesterday I didn't really do much at all. So a little bit of stretching to loosen up your muscles when you're coming off of a couch potato type vacation is probably a good idea. And along with the drinking water is you want to make sure you start eating right again too. I haven't had anything to eat yet this morning. Just drank some coffee. But I've got a big garden, so you know, I'm going to get back into the salads. Melissa and I talked about getting on the smoothies so we don't waste all this kale and stuff that we have. So I'm gonna hit the grocery store today and get back on some healthy eating again, because we had like pizza, bacon and eggs, which we're gonna eat anyway. There's no cutting out the bacon and eggs here. But yeah, we had pizza, sandwiches, burgers, fries, that sort of thing. So get away from the greasy food aside from bacon and eggs. And one of the things that I took this morning, it's not necessarily a vacation recovery thing, but one supplement that I swear by is beet juice. And beet juice, I don't know all the science, I couldn't rattle this stuff off my head, but it helps to lower your blood pressure and therefore increase your endurance. And I started taking it a few years ago when I started training for races in particular, and I really did notice a difference when I took it and when I didn't. I usually just take it for long runs, but I went ahead and took it today, just knowing that I was going to be a little out of shape, probably more winded. What I took today was just the capsule, because I don't have any juice on me. But so if you don't like the flavor of beet, which most people don't, it has an earthy taste. My brother says it tastes like dirt. You can take the capsule and then you don't have to really taste it. Obviously fresh beets are going to be your best bet. I have a few in the garden, they're not quite ready yet. But beet juice is usually in like the health section of your grocery store. You can order it on Amazon. I think I got these capsules off of Amazon as well. So I guess if there was any secret supplement that I would tout, it would definitely be beet. So I'm going to get back in the routine of taking that. Something else that I need to get back in the routine of taking, and again, not necessarily vacation, but because I'm starting to get a little more focus on the training, is glucosamine chondroitin, and that is good for your joints. And sometimes my knees give me problems, so I'll get back on taking that. Osteobiflex is one that you've seen commercials for, and it's one that actually works. So beet juice, glucosamine chondroitin, those would be two supplements that I would recommend. And as you start to get more focused on your training, those are things you should probably look for. The other thing for post-vacation, and something you should probably do, again, all the time, is a good cool down. That's why I'm going for a walk now, and I'll start doing that so I can always talk to you guys after my run. But make sure you have a good cool down. I'll probably do some more stretching after I set the camera down, and just to kind of get your body easing back into things. That's the main thing. You don't want to have an injury coming back from a rest. Seems like that's when you're more prone to injuries. So, water, eat right, get plenty of rest. Duh. That's a pretty obvious one. I don't have a problem with that one. I love to sleep. Eating healthy, drinking more water, get your rest, stretches in, take a nice gentle run to get started. Don't jump into a speed workout. You'll be good to go. No problems. So those are just some of my tips to get you back into the running thing after an indulgent vacation or weekend. What you got, Luna? Luna, what you got? Silly girl. All right. Well, that's all I got for today. I will catch you guys on the next video. Get out there and get some running in.